not a
I'm
joke.
still saying a lot of things.
All right, I think we are live. I
Let
hope.
me check. I will have to turn off the volume.
Yeah.
It has not appeared.
Has it appeared now?
No. It's a
General.
massive fail if nothing happens. And
Hold on. I'm just gonna type something really quickly. Oh wait.
is it working? Okay, okay, it showed up. Okay, cool, cool.
Yeah, it's a 10-second ka delay, so it's
Okay, okay.
always like this. All right, I'm just gonna introduce. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and introduce, I guess. All right. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Artist Spud. Hey, everyone is also here. We already have like 5 viewers already, which, by the way, might be just two, might be just us. It's very pathetic stream, but anyway, hello, everyone. We are streaming live. We are trying to discuss freelance as an artist in India, especially. Uh, and I know all of you wants to know that, not all of you, but like some of you, because I asked everyone to give some questions and shit, but no one did. I think only 3 to 4 people just asked some things, which is cool, I guess. And we will just go through the questions. But before that, we will be talking about the same, and let's see like what we are going to do. I don't know how to conduct the live stream. Suddenly, I'm very conscious about what I'm saying. Normally in Discord server and all, we just talk whatever comes to my mind. Now I'm like, whoa, if I say something terrible, I might get cancelled because of the. So anyway,
And
meet.
it's so hard not to laugh.
Yeah, meet Artist Spud here. Uh,
What up, what up? Give me
yeah.
money.
Yeah, give him money. Go support him in what was that? What was that? Buy me a coffee.
Bro, I realized like these people should have come up with a different name, dude, because it sounds so buggery. Which I am doing anyways, but maybe it can sound a little
Yeah.
less beggar like.
Buy me a coffee. It seems, but it's a good.
Uh,
Hey, Brito says hi. Aniroy says hi. Kaushik, Zeus, Joash. Oh, Joash is also here. Yo, what's
mm,
up? Imran, and Artist but also says no. He doesn't say hi. He says ha 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 ha.
yes, because I'm happy, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah. Camera doesn't work. My camera got fucked, so I'm not using the live stream. So basically, you'll be just hearing our voice and our awesome voice. Artist Bud has a really beautiful and nice voice.
Yes.
Can you say something beautiful?
Uh, I I am
Dude.
beautiful.
Okay, that's yeah. Hey,
And like we are
Artham.
so fucking charming right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. We're very, yeah. We can charm anyone if you point us a person, and we'll charm the said person in an instant,
As long as it's legal.
as long as it's legal. Don't
I,
point.
I feel like my entire skills is going to be avoiding all and any fucking lawsuits. Wait, my voice is echoing? Is it still
No,
echoing?
no, no, no. It's not. Is it?
I don't know. Brito says, why is Spud's voice echoing? I don't know. I don't think it's echoing.
Can you guys confirm? Whoever is listening to this, oh, we have 13 viewers, bro. It's like rising and
But
shit. And now, now it's on us to like actually be serious about what we talk about. We can't.
immediately draw
We can't.
something beautiful to hold their
Yeah,
attention.
yeah, yeah. Otherwise, draw something nice, like a boob or something. Like a it should be a
Yes.
click. Wait. Let's divide the whole thing first.
Yeah.
Arthambi is saying it sounds like you're in a bathroom. Maybe you are actually.
Maybe I am. Who knows? Wait, why does it sound like that? Can I fix it? I don't know
No,
what
no,
to
no.
do
You
to
sound good.
fix
You
it.
sound okay. You sound okay. He's just messing around.
I don't think they are. Okay, it's fine. Okay, someone said it's fine. I'm going to take their word. They're a complete stranger to me.
We are going to trust the stranger,
Yes.
but I don't want to say that. They will later on, when we stream together, they will be like, "Oh, you call me stranger. I don't want to talk to you and all that." And I would like these guys to talk to me. It's very. Anyway,
Yeah.
so Spud, how are you feeling today? How are you? How do you feel to be here? How does it feel that you're finally here in this stream?
Uh, why are you asking about the feelings, Vibha?
Well,
How do you feel, boy? What? But no, I feel great. Considering I've thought about making a YouTube channel for decades and I've never gotten to it. It
yeah.
is good to finally be here,
Yeah.
but not on my channel. So it's great.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, it's a very big platform that never mind. I'm not gonna oversell myself. So yeah, okay, we'll just try to talk like the main topic thing. I hope we don't stray about
I think we should do the generate thing first,
general thing
and
first and
then
the start
yeah,
actually start drawing something, right? So that this
yeah.
people with short attention span over here can get.
Basically, half of our fucking Discord is here, dude. I just see the
Exactly.
Discord there.
I only see the Discord people. This is crazy. Oh
That's
man.
good.
Yeah, that is good. Hello, hello everyone. Anish, Shankari, Arthambi is talking so much as usual.
Yes. And nobody can hear him
No,
as
yeah.
usual.
Nobody can hear him as usual. Ravi is here. All right, I'm just gonna stop counting people. All right, let's do the species generator thing. So, are we going to draw the same creature or like?
Yeah, I think
That will be
I
fun,
think
right?
that
We'll
will be
have a
cool.
different
Yeah.
versions of. Okay, okay. So, ठीक है. Right now, I think everyone can see. We have the
No, wait.
spaces generator.
Okay, wait. I think because of the lag, I can't see it yet. But I believe you.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna click on generate, and we'll see what we come up with. How do I send this? I'm just gonna. I wanna send this to. Okay, I generated this. The character name is called Blur Twig. Appearance a familiar hexapedal. What does hexapedal mean? It means six
None,
legs.
none of these words make sense to me.
Exactly. Hexapedal means six legs, right?
Yes.
We'll go with six legs. If it's wrong, then please correct it, everyone. And a familiar hexapedal invertebrate with a butterfly head and short
Okay.
antenna, two compound eagle eyes, and a feline muzzle containing a mess of sharp teeth.
Okay.
It has no
What is a
arms.
feline muzzle?
Muzzle is like that mouth part, with the nose and everything. Get it?
Okay. Sure, why not?
Yeah. So the feline muzzle thing. Uh, do you know what I'm saying? Did we?
No, I just googled feline muzzle and it just shows like some weird underwear on cats' faces being like,
Feline muzzle containing a mess of sharp teeth. It has no arms. Oh, like just disabled. It. Okay.
so they're saying snakes are disabled.
I think so. I mean, they don't have arms. They. I can't say snakes. Snakes are disabled or what?
No, they're not. What do you mean?
I mean, they don't have any limbs, so practically they can't.
Yeah.
They can't like
No,
do.
if
They
they
can't
don't
do
have a
push-ups.
body,
They can't do
then they're
push-ups and all.
disabled. They don't need to.
What? They don't need strength or what?
I don't think you understand what a snake is.
No, okay. And very small as serpentine abdomen. It also has four miniature albatross. This is just getting crazy. Should we really do this? Like there's
I mean, you
so
can
much.
just generate it again, nobody cares.
No. But this is so like extra unnecessary things that is in here. It has
I
two
mean, like, we don't
short.
have to finish this in 1 hour, right? So
Yeah. I mean, I don't think we'll finish this in the whole streaming session because of the description it has. It has two short, useless forelegs. All its limbs are useless. Like no arms, it says. Then it goes to no forelegs. Wait,
ended in
forelegs
a
are
large hands. What?
that end in large
Okay.
hands. Four long chimpanzee hind legs. Who fucking created this website, dude?
Covered in thick exoskeleton, covered in luscious hair and thin hairs. What?
Thin hairs. It is mostly light green with lime green sections and what the fuck is ochre?
Okay. Okay.
Ochre. What is that? What is that? What does it mean?
It's a color, no? It's like you
Ochre is
have
a color or what?
yeah, yellow ochre, right? Is this the same thing?
Ochre color. I know mediocre, but I don't know what ochre is.
No, we're not talking about you right now.
Oh, okay. I thought I was. What the fuck is this website? Ochre color. Okay, it's like a yellow kind of thing.
I know yellow ochre.
Yeah.
While its body is livid green with straw spot. I don't know what a straw spot is.
What the fuck is a straw spot? We have to Google literally everything.
We can see all of your Google history.
Straw spot.
Ochre is basically haldi, kind of.
Oh, straw spot is like just straw only. I don't know what it means. I'm just see if we get whatever we're getting in Google search, we'll add that thing. Because
Cool.
yeah. First of all right. I think we can do this. And its has stats is average height is 108 feet.
Also, Thambi is telling if we ignore the chat, he'll leave it.
Alright, no. Hey,
He
Thambi,
hasn't
man.
left.
He hasn't left yet, so basically.
Yeah. We are here, Thambi. Don't
Act-
cry.
Why not? It's not like I have a porn open or something. I can share my screen.
Not worried that if you open porn, then
Some
we'll know what kind of porn you watch.
some guy is saying it's kind of boring. Ayush Kumar is saying just start with the topic of today. Damn, dude, just
Uh, so
damn.
brutal, dude.
So brutal,
So
man.
glad this is not on my YouTube channel.
The blur twig finds a new partner whenever it's ready to mate. Okay, males compete to impress
I think we
females.
can just start drawing. 'Cause we have
Yeah,
like the physical features, right?
yeah.
I mean, like, who cares about his personality?
I want to know like what he does to impress the females.
It's
I
not
mean,
going to work.
the young blur-twig females normally leave their families and live alone when they are mature. Damn, that's a very hardcore family thing they have. They have excellent night vision. They communicate by tapping and thudding the ground. The blur-twig has remained unchanged since ancient time. Okay, let's just start a drawing, I guess. Have you?
Cool.
I'm just gonna put this species ka list over there so that I can look at it. Otherwise, I'm not gonna know what I'm supposed to draw. Shall I send you the this thing?
Yeah, just copy paste it to
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. All right, I'm sending in the Discord. Did you get it?
I don't know. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Let's just start drawing. So
Then people can like send their questions in the chat also.
yeah. So all right, we'll just start drawing this. I think it's the right. I'm just
Which is
gonna
your side?
I'm gonna take the right one. This one.
That is left, but okay, wait, I have flipped
This is
the
right.
can.
This is right.
Okay, no, I flipped the canvas. Never mind.
We can write just on top our names. It's like giving exams. Like write your name and date and shit. Dubai? What?
Yes.
Your name is Dubai or what?
For today, yes.
Alright, cool. I mean, I don't mind. So yeah, so are you using this for the first time, by the way?
What?
The
Uh,
Magma Studio.
you know I'm not. Okay.
Hey, don't come in my place. Don't come to my area. Erase that. dot you made. Why are you using the blur brush? There's a hard brush also.
No, I just want to get like sketching. I couldn't find a good sketching brush, so
Yeah.
it is what it is.
All right, man.
But yeah,
I mean, you do you. Yeah.
okay. We can move on to the real
Real thing.
topics.
Real thing. So the
Uh,
reason everyone is here for.
yes.
So basically, freelancing, right? I don't know.
Have you done freelancing before?
I have done, What about you? Like you generally live your like you actually live your life through freelancing. I mean, that's.
That is such a weird way to put it.
No, I mean well, but I guess the sentence I form is not that. So yeah, how is it like? How is the life of a freelancer?
Uh, I don't know. It isn't really easy to start with,
Hmm.
but if you keep at it, it'll get a lot more. I don't know, like a thing that you can survive off of.
Okay.
Like obviously, when you're starting off, you have absolutely no security
Hmm.
of any sort of anything.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I had like 1 year of freelance experience, and I know that like when the work comes, if it's a good work, then a good paying work, then it's like, oh, I
Hmm.
have a lot of money. But it's not like it doesn't come every month. You get it? So basically, some months you're like super rich, but some months like you actually have to like wait for work or whatever. So basically, so here what we're going to talk is like how how to get like how we can the artist can get more freelance projects and all, like the we can talk about like the platforms and all. You guys were talking about Fiverr and stuff, right, the other day?
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, uh, you can, if you like, if you have any clue of where the artist can go to when they are looking for work.
I mean, to be honest, I would not recommend getting into freelance immediately
Mm-hmm.
based on like your circumstances or whatever.
Yeah.
Because if you have like something to fall back on, like if your parents are okay backing you for a little bit while you save up some money, or you know, like, or if you're okay with just living, you have very minimal needs, you don't need a shit ton of money to, survive or whatever, then immediately get into freelance.
Okay.
Because otherwise, what I would recommend is like get a job in like a relatively similar field. Like if you're an artist, maybe do graphic designing or social media marketing or UI UX and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
and use that money to like get stable. And
Okay.
those savings will eventually like help to take off your freelancing career. So you can still do your freelancing while you're working your other job, like do it either on your weekends or after you come from job, like grow your audience and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. Because once you get immediately into freelance, like I don't have a degree, right? So
Yeah.
I had no contacts either. I had to start from scratch. So if you have a degree in like a similar field, let's say you're like an art graduate,
Yeah.
you'll have enough contacts. So that time it's a lot easier to start freelance. But when you have no contacts, it's very hard. So I would say stabilize your income first because that is very important. Freedom of work and all comes a lot later.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So like, how did you
Uh,
actually start? Like, what did you have have you ever worked in any company or like for any other anything?
I okay, I have never had a real job. That's what you're asking.
Okay. All right.
Wait, Thambi's losing his mind for some reason.
What is he
I'm
saying?
asking questions. Notice me seven times. He
What are
has.
we asking? So basically, freelancing. Wait, what? I completely
I can't
lost.
find a single question that is. Hey, shut up, bro. Fucking boo.
How is the question noticed with senpai? It seems. Uh, so yeah. Anyway, we'll just get back to those things. I think. Shit, man. I think we needed one moderator or something. Someone who can like just look at the questions and keep it
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
yeah. Because, but yeah, I'll just I have to. I guess I'll just have to like scroll and
Not
see.
really. Technically, we can get like someone else on Discord to just join our channel and ask them to keep an eye on the chat, and they can just tell us.
I mean, I can do that, but that's like too much.
Yeah, that's a lot of work.
Asking a lot. Yeah. What if they just want to leave suddenly? Like, I have things to do, and you're just stuck there. You know,
And true, true.
I'm not even
Give them
looking
hours
at the
for it.
I'm not even looking at the prompts anymore, because there are so many. So I'm just gonna draw whatever I want to.
Cool, cool. But yeah, I never had a job.
Yeah.
I went for one interview once,
Hmm.
and in interviews it was for like a graphic designing job.
Hmm. Hmm.
But in their brief they put illustrator, so I went with the thought that okay, I'm just going to draw
Hmm. Hmm.
things
Okay.
and nothing else. But actually, the job was oh, I have to come up with hashtags, make Instagram posts, make a lot of UI. It's like it was like a lot of work,
Yeah.
and illustration was a very small part of it.
Okay. That's basically
So,
digital
and
marketing, right? I feel that's like a digital marketing or something. Like,
digital marketing also is like a tiny part of it.
okay. Basically, they just
So,
made you do everything
yeah, so
in a, yeah.
they give you like a test, right, to like see if
Hmm.
you're good or not.
Hmm.
So, just looking at the briefs that they gave me, I was like, hell no, there's no chance I'm working here. So they were showing me works of other people who had applied for the job.
Ah.
So I just told them, hey, why don't you hire this guy? They look better, will not join. And I left.
All right. You just like pushed someone in the water and you climbed on it.
No, like, I was definitely not qualified for it. And
Yeah. Yeah.
it
Yeah.
it was
Yeah, I get it.
definitely not something I wanted to do.
Huh.
I don't know why I went, but it's a very weird experience.
I mean, I think almost everyone, especially in the art field, almost everyone have had that experience of the first bad workplace. So,
And like I only went there for an interview. It was like it was a job.
oh, okay, okay. So how was the like?
Yeah.
So like, when did you? So after the job, you just immediately started doing the freelance thing.
Yeah, no, I was doing freelance before that as well, but at the time it was not as stable. So I wanted to see if I could do both, do a corporate job and freelance on the side.
Hmm.
But then I realized it wasn't worth it for me personally. Like I wouldn't be able to survive in like a corporate kind of environment. I wouldn't be able to work properly anyways.
Okay.
But other people can do that, I'm pretty sure. But
Yeah, I
it's
mean,
not.
yeah, I mean, I work in a office, as in I have a full time job, but
Hmm.
sometimes I do feel like, hey, I maybe if I had a freelancing, career,
Hmm.
I would have been, much more. I don't know, like just my thought that maybe I will get time to work for myself a little bit more.
Right.
Yeah, because freelancing is like freelancing gigs are like, if like you get time for your working on your own projects as well. That's what I'm assuming, but I'm not like 100% sure. Is that what
I
it is?
mean, Uh, it really depends, dude. Like, for example, like a lot of people, like Yogita, for example, who's pretty much working full on Fiverr.
Yeah.
She barely gets any time to work on any kind of personal projects, and
Okay, okay.
she's constantly just putting out, commissions for
Hmm,
people.
hmm, hmm.
So it really depends, like, and not that it's like a bad thing, like when
Yeah.
you're doing freelance work, your portfolio really grows because you get to do a lot of different things depending upon what you want to do.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there are merits on both sides to it. It's just that, like, based on your current situation, you need to decide what is like the best path to go. I think you can always switch to freelance,
Hmm.
which I think is the best way to do, because that when you're switching, that means you've already gotten enough security of some sort for yourself.
Yeah.
That if it doesn't work out, you can always move back to the corporate world.
Okay, okay.
But in other freelance, you just need to put in like a lot of work, a lot of non-art work, like
Hmm.
not creative stuff. You have to go talk to people, make contacts, and
Oh yeah,
go to
that's
events, do marketing. Because
Yeah.
if you don't do any of that, nothing's going to happen.
Oh yeah, that is true. That is true. Like you have to, yeah, you have to put out yourself out there a lot. How was your
Yeah.
first freelance gig, by the way? Like how did the person came to you, or did you go to the person? Like how did it happen?
Okay, so I live in Bangalore, right? So there's like
Hmm.
a lot of events
Huh.
happen there
Yeah.
for like either to like flea markets and either drawing events and stuff like that. So you can always sell it.
Mm-hmm.
So and usually in these events, there are a lot of people who either like art or are artists who come. And so I think like my first proper freelance gig, I did an event at Socials in Bangalore, and Derek Dominic D'Souza,
Okay. Okay.
he
Yeah.
came there and he saw my work and he was like, I'll keep in touch. And then like a couple of months later, he was working on a comic
Oh, okay.
and he was looking for a colorist.
Mm-hmm.
And then he asked me if I could do the color. So that was like my first gig. So I went to an
Uh,
event and some artist found me there and
uh,
then he contacted me on Instagram. So all these things, it's like you really have to like make these connections. So when you're in like an art college or school, it's
hmm.
very easy to make these connections because everyone is in your classroom. But
Mm-hmm.
once you get out with no college experience, it is very hard. You have to go to these events. You have to like market yourself on Instagram or wherever it is.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Like then, okay. So the first was basically like an organic, uh, approach, right? Like you got to meet the person, and then, like, how do like like what about the freelance gigs that you get online? Like how did that happen?
Wait, what the heck? Sorry, my Magma Studio just gave up suddenly for some reason.
No, it's working. No, I don't know.
Okay, it worked now.
Yeah.
So online gigs, most of mine come from Instagram.
Okay. Okay.
That's where I put most of my artwork, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I have promoted some of my artworks here and there, like the ones that do really well. I usually promote them like
Mm-hmm.
2 days or something, just to increase the reach.
Okay.
I wouldn't recommend it. It doesn't make that much of a difference. I did it to see whether it works or not,
Hmm.
and it's okay.
Okay.
But yeah, like I would say, grow an audience. Like you basically have to increase your reach a
Yeah.
lot.
True. True. True.
So doing once you grow like your audience on like one particular, uh, what do you say,
Mm-hmm.
platform, be it Instagram or Art Studio is also pretty good. There you can find jobs like actual jobs
Mm-hmm.
because people are posting jobs and stuff there. But I mostly post on Instagram, so all of my gigs come from Instagram. It's just mostly just word of mouth. They would have seen my artwork
Yeah.
either on like someone's story or on the explore page or something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. There's also this thing like you know you have to, like, if people have not seen your work, they will, like, they won't know about your your skill, right? So if
Yeah.
you are a new artist and you have not taken any work, any new project or anything, so like how do you think people can.
Okay, if you're a new artist and you're just getting into the field,
Yeah.
just take whatever that comes your way.
Yeah.
Anything. Ask
Okay.
your friends, your relatives, your friends' friends,
Hmm.
or whatever. Don't say no to anything unless it's like something extremely horrible, like they're asking you to draw
Yeah.
things that you shouldn't.
So if
Uh,
if if even if you're doing like logo, yeah, doing like super realistic this thing, artworks, but if the CEO of Airtel approaches you and says, "Hey, change our logo,"
that will not
th-
happen. But
no, in case it
then
happens.
you say yes, yeah.
Did you know that they invested like crores and rupees just to change the logo? These big companies, they do that.
Yeah, but like you're
The
an
change
artist,
is,
right? You're not a
yeah.
logo. You're not a graphic designer, so it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
yeah, I'm just saying, okay, yeah, that is also true. I'm just saying, okay, the uh, kind of work that you can take, like, since you're saying just you can say, you, like, you don't have to say no to
Usually you'll get things like, people will ask you to draw them in an anime style, or they'll ask you to
Oh
draw
yeah.
in like a certain style. Or other popular things, at least in India, I've seen are like wedding cards where you like draw them
Haha.
and in like a wedding attire or stuff. So those things, they, all of these gigs will pay very less.
Yeah.
They are, but they are, that's just how you start. Right? You can't tell, give me 1 lakh immediately or I will kill myself. If you do that, then you will die.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess don't say the killing away yourself part, like to new clients.
So,
Step one, the step one to become a freelance artist, don't kill yourself.
and if you are unable to find gigs, like you don't have friends and stuff who are not able to
Haha.
find,
Yeah.
uh, then you have nothing else to do but just grow your portfolio and keep drawing new things, follow
Yeah.
trends,
Yeah.
draw this in your style, art challenges, then.
Yeah.
But then once there is enough of your work out there, then people will start asking you.
Yeah.
If they'll not
Exactly.
pay you well in the beginning,
Yeah.
that is not going to happen. Do not have your expectations very low, but that's just how it works.
Yeah. Like keep your portfolio ready. Like whatever you're making, just keep it out there, so that people can check it out and they can be like, oh damn, this guy can do this work. Let me ask him to do this. And
Yeah, pretty much.
if you have like different kinds of art styles, then you are likely to be approached, because not everyone wants like to be made just one thing, right? And there will be different kind of clients, they will want different things, and they, if they see the fuck, what is that word, versatile
Versatility.
versatility of your work, then people will be very, like they will approach you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, someone asked something. I was gonna ask Artist Spud a question about the usefulness of doing sponsored posts on IG,
Huh.
uh, and whether or not it works. But I guess you already answered it. I mean, to be fair, I would recommend if you really want to do it, spend. So you have a range, right? How much money you can spend per day? I would say like spend, I don't know, less than $100, like $100 or $80. I think that's the range for like 2 to 3 days,
Hmm.
and only promote your the artworks that are already doing well on your Instagram.
Yeah.
That means people are liking it. If you just promote like a random artwork that you really like, there's a good chance nobody will care about it.
Yes.
So it does work to a certain extent. Don't expect like you've sponsored, then next day you have like thousands of followers. You will get like 10 or 5.
Oh yeah, I mean,
And
I have done a bunch of ad like that, not bunch, like I think twice I have done. So what happened was,
Mhm.
the sponsored post got like a lot of attention, like everyone was liking, and like reached like thousands and shit, but
Right, right.
that doesn't count, because people are not following you at all. Like people just look at the sponsored, they just treat it as an ad. Like how when we come across an ad, we're like, oh, this is nice, but we don't really go inside unless it's like super interesting stuff. So
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, it has to vibe with the people, with the, people who are watching that or looking at that, then they'll be like,
So
oh, this guy. Yeah.
where I think it was like from. I was going to call Derek Dominic this as a triple D from now. Okay,
Yeah.
that's too hard. So it was one of Triple D's YouTube videos,
Ah.
in which he was talking about how his Instagram grew,
Hmm.
and in that he speaks about three H's. One is humor, one is how, and another is I forgot. Okay, so or I think it's happy or something. So I
Okay.
think most people tend to follow you if you're giving them some sort of value through your post, either it being like, I don't know, it's a tutorial
Hmm.
or
Hmm.
it's funny, or it has to be something that will make them want to go back to your account. If it's just something that's pretty,
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
that is already that's what Instagram is full of anyways. So they'll see that multiple times. So they don't care enough about it to
Hmm.
go back to your profile.
Okay.
So that's why when you're posting when you want to sponsor something, like really think about it. Is this post like if you made a meme and it's doing really well, then that thing will probably do well when you sponsor it. If like it's a tutorial reel that you made, it'll probably do really well. So, but if it's just like a really nice landscape painting that you made,
Yeah.
more often than not, people will not care about it.
Yes.
They'll just like it and move on,
Yeah.
which isn't bad. Like even if you get like a lot of likes, that means I
Yeah.
guess it doesn't matter as much because people Instagram cares about saves and comments and shares more than likes.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can brag about it, I guess.
Yeah, you can just say to people, I have 1,000 likes, but I have no.
This one post
Just.
very randomly.
Yeah. But yeah, that is also there. You know what I did when for my first freelance gig? I mean, I shouldn't tell this. I shouldn't share about this, but uh,
Did you tell someone?
no, 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 no. Like this was my first freelance gig. Okay, so but like this was a crazy, like this was a really hectic work that I got. I mean, not that hectic, but it's something fun. But it's like a lot of effort that I had to uh, do. Okay, so
Oh, okay.
what I did was when I gave uh, the what is that thing? Uh,
Work
no, 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 no. That slip you give when you do things.
invoice.
Invoice, yes. So yeah, so when I gave the
Is
invoice,
this, is this the 3% thing?
no, 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 no. When I give the invoice, so that I would just like type the invoice number randomly, like invoice number 25 or something, so that the client realizes that I have done more work previously. You get it?
Wait, what?
You get what I'm saying?
No.
Okay, so like you commissioned me something, okay, but you don't know that if I do freelancer stuff. So what I
Oh,
do
okay.
is I send you an invoice, but I like the invoice number is like 25.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So just
in the
tell
list.
them.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah, so that they realize that, hey, I have done,
this
24.
guy is not easy, man.
Yeah, basically it's like marketing, but it's very subtle, and they will be
I
like, oh,
mean,
he has done a lot of things, so he's reliable, something like a sort of.
I've
And
never sent an invoice, but you should. You really, everyone don't follow my, but you absolutely should have an invoice. It's just
yeah,
that at this point, creating an invoice and sending it so much of a chore. Just
yeah,
tell them, send me an advance.
yeah.
If you don't send, I'm not starting the work. Basically.
Because when you're working with international clients or something, they give you like you normally have to take the first half, like first half of the payment, like an advanced.
Not just international client, any
Any
kind of
client, I
client
mean,
you
yeah,
have.
yeah, yeah, any client. So so someone is saying scam 1992 theme plays.
Yeah.
It's not a scam. I mean, I'm giving him like what he wants. I just want him to trust me. So it's like a when when they're giving you some payment, so that you can't say that, hey, trust me, something like that, because they don't know you. Like, how are they going to trust you if they don't know you? But through the slip, you can subtly hint that, hey, I have done shit like this before, so you don't have to worry about this. Take this receipt, invoice, and live your life for until I finish the thing.
But
Okay.
yeah, it's good. It's definitely good practice.
Yeah.
If your clients are more individual and stuff, usually they don't care. If you're creating an
Yeah.
invoice, it's mostly for your own security because you can
Yeah.
tell like they give money,
Yeah.
right? But to be honest, if it's an Indian client, just tell give half or fuck off. Unless you're like just starting off and you have nothing to go off of, just beg them. You need that first couple of clients.
Yeah. Oh yes, you do. Yeah, definitely. Also, like I think I have seen, I have come across. Okay, this is like a major important discussion. I have come across a lot of artists who are like really skilled, but
Okay.
they are just starting out, so they're scared that people might cancel their uh, freelance, or like the commission. So what
Wait,
they say,
what?
yeah, like they're scared that, oh, the people will cancel my commission. So before they say no, I will say like a really small amount that can be that's easily payable. So I just
Okay.
like, personally, I think that people like artists should not sell themselves like really small. What do you think
Okay.
about
See,
that?
see, the problem is, I've seen this every single time. Okay.
Yes.
Uh, The problem is the artist is all everyone that I know, they're always thinking of how much should I price my artwork.
Yeah.
That is not the right way to think because you don't know what your artwork is worth. You have to find out how much your artwork is worth
Hmm.
to the other person, to your client, to your customer.
Yeah.
So always, this is the first rule of freelance. Okay,
Yeah.
this is the thumb rule, toe rule, whatever rule you want. Okay, always ask for your client slash customer's budget. Okay,
Yeah.
always, no matter. Okay, and I'll tell you if they tell you no, I don't really have a budget. You tell me your budget. If they tell you that, then you tell them.
Yeah.
See, uh, you tell me your budget because based on your budget, I can tell you what I'll be able to draw for you. If your budget is 10 crores, I'll
Mm-hmm.
make you an artwork that is worth 10 crores. If your budget is 10 rupees, I'll make you an artwork that is worth 10 rupees.
That is also true. Yeah.
So like that, you will not lose any gig
Yeah.
that you're going to get.
But it is
Not
also
compromising.
yeah, it is also important to tell them, right, कि for 10 रुपए का इतना ही मिलेगा तुमको, like that, because if you don't tell them and they expect something incredible, and
Yeah, you have
there
to
is also,
absolutely you have to show them.
yeah, you have to tell
And
them. Yeah.
and like once you do couple of these, then you can take a little more liberty of telling no to a bunch of people where it's not worth the amount of money they're paying you is not going to be worth your time and effort.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
regarding the same thing, the saying no thing. Yesterday Anish had asked one question saying how to say I don't like to do your work without hurting or not damaging our business strategies.
uh, you're caught up. You have enough projects right now. That's the way. Like
Hmm.
I mean, that's the lie you have to tell. Basically.
Yeah,
Because,
that is
you can't tell that your project is not interesting because then there is no interest of any sort between
yeah,
any. So you can just tell them that, oh, you should have told me like a month ago. Right now, I accepted this project and I'm
yeah,
whatever. So if you really wanna like, and if they're not revealing what their project is, just ask them like, see if your project is really cool, then I can tell my other guys to, that I'm working on this. I'll take a delay from there. But usually I'm working on a couple of other projects. I'll be free by this time. Uh, I can get that done. Or usually just recommend other artists who are either within their budget
mm-hmm.
or either within, their what do you say, kind of project that other artists would be interested in doing.
Mm-hmm.
Do that, like, then at least if they know that you won't do their work, at least for recommendation of other artists, they might still come to you. So you still have like a contact with you,
Okay.
regardless of whether or not you're getting jobs for them. 'Cause if they found some other client who might be interested in your work, then they'll come in contact with them. They'll tell you. It's a good habit to not lose clients, but just tell them like you're busy.
Yeah.
You recently, like yesterday only, you took a project. It's like you have to make a sculpture out of gold. It's too much work.
Yeah.
But it's very interesting. I wish I could work for it. This, that.
Yeah, something. Yeah, yes, like it's not that difficult to give an excuse. Just say, don't say things like your project is bullshit or something. Say things,
Yeah.
maybe just say like hey, I'm currently working on something, or hey, the style that you're working is not really my thing. You can check out other people. Like I think I
Yeah,
have,
don't
huh?
don't immediately say yes, I will
Yeah,
do it,
yeah.
and then tell, oh, I'm busy. Don't do that. Just tell them, ask them, what is this about?
Yeah.
You give me more info. Once
Yeah.
they give you that information, now you know whether or not you want to do it. If you tell yes, I'm interested, and then they explain it to you, and they're like, "Baad mein ja," that won't work.
Yeah, that's not a good business strategy. Like, hey, baad mein ja. Yeah, just check out what kind of ask them what kind of work they want, and but also it depends though. If you actually have something going on, then just tell them, because don't I would suggest don't take over work also. Like if you have like so many things going on, like, and you realize that, oh, I can't take this, then don't do it. Otherwise it'll be like you'll be hating yourself while you're working on it, and I don't think anyone wants to work like that.
And if you if you're genuinely busy and you still want to make little money, is
Yeah.
just take a what is it finder's fee. So if let's say a client is coming to you with some project, you're not really interested or you're busy or whatever.
Yeah.
You just and you are recommending a different artist to them. Just tell that artist, bro, give me like $1,000
Mm-hmm.
because I got you this job, then do whatever you want. So like that, still, you make something out of it even without working.
Yeah.
Because it's legitimate. It's not like you're just taking the money. Uh, but yeah, you can take like a little finder's fee, or you can just tell the artist like, okay, how much is he paying you? Just give me like this much of it or that much of it. It can be like a very tiny fee. You can't take like 50% of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like $100, $1,000, depending upon what the total price is.
Yeah. Cool, man. Also, like, there has been like cases where artists have worked. Mostly people early, artists who are actually starting out and they have don't have much clue about what's about life in general, like let alone the freelance gig or something. So what happens is they work for something like because they are excited, and then people just like fuck off with the work, which actually has happened to me because I was a dumb shit. I'm still dumb, but it yeah. I mean, experience
Uh,
makes a person, right? I guess. So
put your watermark on it, dude. Like just put your logo or your name, like stuff that Shutterstock does.
hmm.
And I mean, like to be honest, if someone really wants to steal your work, they will find a way to do it, regardless of what you do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, this
So
guy, Swarup is saying that my first freelance, I didn't know much about it. When my senior approached me, I agreed and did an awesome stuff, and he didn't pay me till the end. By giving reasons, he used it and got paid from client. Wait, what? What does it mean? And he didn't
it
pay
was
me till
I'm
the end.
so confused.
Yeah. But I'll just finish the sentence until the end. So basically he's saying that one senior approached him to do work and he did, but he didn't get paid.
Wait, is he bragging about that he used your work and got paid from the client? What the heck?
Sir, Swarup, a little confusion over here.
But
uh,
you're fine. Bro, just like you learned from that experience. No, what else are you
yeah.
gonna do about it?
So yeah, I mean that's what it that's this kind of like this kind of things happens a lot with new people. I remember once one of this stupid shit. I don't know, man. I was so stupid. So this guy, he suddenly approaches me, and now I know like how to deal with these people. He just approached me. He's saying, "Hey, I like your work," and I was like, suddenly saying this thing. He wants something, and actually he did. He was saying, "So, I have this page, and I want to promote your work. So can you draw something?" And I was like, "You just choose one of the artworks that I have," and he's saying that, "You know what? Draw this Elsa from Frozen," and I was like, at that time I didn't have much thing to do, so I was like, you know what? Let's give it a shot and see how these scams actually work. So I gave him a drawing of Elsa, but I drew in such a realistic way, as in the shading and everything. When I sent
Hmm.
it, the person thought that it was just the image from internet, and
Got it.
he just said,
I
"K."
feel like you're just bragging right now.
No, 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 no. It might come across as bragging, but like I'll just. Uh, so yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I was just so he just said, "Ki, this looks like the." It doesn't also look like look that realistic. Also, you can see the brush strokes and everything, but he just
Hmm.
says, uh, he just said, "Ki, hey, this is just an image from this thing," and I said, "No, no, I drew it." And then he asked for the Photoshop file also, and I sent him the Photoshop file also,
Very
but
good.
he didn't even post it on his page. He just laughed and just disappeared, and
What?
so
You laughed.
he was like, ha, 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 something like that, like, hey, you did it, okay, something like that, and he just disappeared. He didn't even post it. He didn't even contact me after that. It was so, I was like, but I can understand. I was also dumb as fuck. I didn't ask for money. I was just like, I just wanted to see how this works. Like, will these people actually share shit? So after that, everyone who has approached me for this kind of things, I just like troll them. That's it. And yeah, that was one of my experience. So okay, I think I realize Swarup ka issue, as he's saying that uh, this guy, whoever commissioned him, he actually sold it to other people.
Okay. Hey, bro, it happens. Uh, as long as you got paid, I think that's fine. But if you didn't get
He
paid,
didn't get paid. He didn't get paid at all. He
then
just got he just got fucked over.
it's a lesson learned is all I can say.
Yeah, always be careful of people who you actually take your work from. I mean, I'm not saying that all of them are bad, but
To be honest,
let's
like
do
I
some
know
background
there's like
research.
this stereotype or stigma that freelance people don't get paid and
Yeah,
you're always waiting for whatever. And yeah, that definitely happens. It has happened with me also. It
yeah.
happens, but it is not as rampant as people say like it is.
Hmm.
Like most of your clients, like at least 70 to 80% of your clients are all gonna be great. They will sometimes give you 100% advance also if you ask.
Hmm.
Most of them will be fine. It's just like one or two you'll have like couple of little rough experiences, but yeah, there's anywhere dude, like you just have to deal with it. All you can do is just avoid falling in that kind of scenario to begin with. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. Okay. So okay, this one is interesting. We just talked about setting our own, like knowing our own worth, like
Hmm.
regarding the payment and stuff. So,
Yeah.
how do you recommend people should, make their uh, price list or
You ask for your budget. Never make
yeah,
a price list.
you just ask for their budget?
Yeah,
But
every
sometimes,
single time.
but you should have like a base idea of your own, right?
Uh,
Like even if you don't
yeah,
share it
okay.
with them.
Okay, fine. I'll tell you. So, if you're
Yeah.
starting off,
Yeah.
then you don't really have the choice to start off at a base
Hmm.
price because you don't know your worth yet. Nobody else knows your worth yet either.
Hmm.
Maybe you're really just desperate for money or work right now.
Hmm.
So, at that time, you just ask them for their budget, and whatever their budget is, you deliver them an artwork based on that budget. Let's say if it's like for now, let's say it's $1,000, and for $1,000, you say you just give them like cel shading or whatever. This is your first ever gig. Put as much effort as you can because it's not like you have other shit to do, right? This is all you have. So
Yeah.
put as much effort as you can so that that guy is now freaked out by the amount of what you're putting. So
Ah.
now you know that okay, this is a little too much that I've done for $1,000. So then you can regulate how much you're willing to
Yes.
do for how much money.
Yeah.
But once you have a little bit of a following or people you are getting enough commissions, then you can have a base price. So then if someone, let's say you start off at 5,000 rupees, and if someone is budget is like 1K, you can either do an artwork that is of 1K, like maybe just make a sketch and send it to them because right now
Hmm.
your sketch is worth 1K, or it's just not worth your time. You move on. You either ask them to increase their budget, like increase it to 2,500 rupees.
Hmm.
So like that, you can do half the effort of 5,000 rupees and still get paid. You're not losing a gig. You're still doing something.
Okay. Okay.
So I know people tell you should set like a base price. Yes,
Like yeah, I
I
mean,
would.
like I when I did the freelancing for a while, I didn't know like what price to do it, because I don't know like how much like how it will cost or something, all that bullshit. Then I asked my one of the artists who has been doing freelancing for a really long time. I just asked like how much do you take, and he's a really good artist. So
Hmm.
I just like like looking at his work. My work at that at that time was not even his level, and
Hmm.
I just he just sent me a link. He said, "Okay, hey, this is the price list that I have. Check it out." And I just looked at it, and I compared, like compared the artworks in general. Okay,
Hmm.
the artwork that he's doing and my level. So if he's doing really good works and he has this price, so since I'm like at this point of time I'm not that good, so I'll set my price, the base price, but a little bit lesser than what he is doing. This is
Hmm.
I mean, people say that don't compare your artworks, to other
No,
people,
you
but
should.
you should, like, as a learning experience. Don't be like, this guy is too good and I'm not bad. Not like that. Like, this guy is too good, I'm not at his level yet, but I will eventually be there. Like, in a
I say like instead. So I heard like these two quotes. Okay, one is comparison is the killer of creativity,
hmm.
and then other thing is competition keeps you in condition. So
Yes.
don't look at other people's work to compare yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, like we are talking about technicality of work, but think of them as a competition, like something that you need to either come up to or beat at.
Yeah.
Not I mean, like not in like a attacking sort of way, but self growth or whatever. And see, the thing is like usually sometimes you don't know how much your client can afford to pay you, right?
Mm-hmm.
You need to find that. That
Yes.
is your priority.
Yeah.
You don't know how much money you could have gotten.
Yeah.
So if let's say you have a base price at 5,000 rupees, client doesn't know that. Client's base price could be 10,000 rupees.
Yeah.
Tell 5,000 rupees. That guy will not pay you a penny more than 5,000 rupees at that point, no matter what is the situation.
I
Or it
mean,
just
like,
goes up and
keep your
down.
base price. Let's say your base price in your mind is like 5k, right? And then when you're talking with the client, you just ask them, what is your this thing budget? And if whatever he says is close to your base price, then just take it. If he says like it's just 1,000, then I won't recommend to take it, because your base price is 5,000 and it's like you can have much more better work.
Okay, if you really want to set a base price, I think the best way to do it is volume. Okay,
Huh.
see how much commissions you have pending, how much you have coming up. If you have a lot of work, lot of commissions, then you set a base price, because any work that you're going to do at that point is going to make you more money. It's not going to make you less money. Okay,
Hmm.
you're not taking a project for less money. But if
Yes.
you have no projects flying around, then it makes no sense to keep a base price, because what are you doing otherwise? You're just saying no to
No,
just
but yeah,
weird work, right?
no, I do get it. But what if when you actually started working on it and you actually get a really good gig, and there is like really
Then
good payment?
none of these gigs are related. No, you ask him how much he wants.
Hmm.
See, when you have like 10 artworks to do, and each artwork will have a deadline, no, it's
Huh.
not like they'll tell you, "Hey, take your time." Some of them will, but very rarely.
Yeah.
So really, I would recommend like see how much work you have pending, how much you have coming up, because you can say yes, and then they'll give you like, okay, we have 2 months. That means you can work on it later also, and that is paying you so much. So set a base price when you know you have work coming in, and you don't want to take a job which is like
Hmm. Hmm.
just
Hmm.
paying you 1,000 rupees. So when you have a lot of work, then only take work that will either pay you more or the same.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
when you have no work, you're getting like one, two commissions max. Then don't I would not, because you're just
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
making any money at that point. You're just saying no,
Yeah.
which is not helpful at all.
Yeah. That is also true. Hmm. So, one guy, he is asking what payment methods do you guys use to receive money from international clients?
Currently it is PayPal only, but PayPal, dude, the percentage is very high. It's like 4.5%, I think,
Yeah.
recently. I think.
Yeah.
But it
I
is
think PayPal is the
the
most
only thing
easiest
is
way to
it's the most convenient one. That's the
convenient.
thing. So
Yeah.
just make sure you add that percentage to your price
Yeah.
and quote that to your client. Make sure you do that, because otherwise you will not get uh, what you are supposed to get. Like I had done a commission of $50, forgot to add like the other $5. I got only like $47.
Oh yeah.
Bro, it's fucking. And
Yeah.
unless like your client is like some nice soul, he will not care. He'll
Yeah.
like, bro, what am I
You
supposed to do?
draw like a extra booby, then they might like give you a
No,
tip.
I don't think they're like, no, bro, you keep your room. I will keep my money.
Yeah, send like small notes in every artwork, just like thank you or something. They'll tip you. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Don't, don't. Yeah, just don't take this kind of stupid advice. But anyway, let me
Yeah.
just see what else questions these guys. These guys have been talking for so long. I can't even
They're
scoop.
just talking to each other. They do not care about what we're talking. Hustling lessons with spuds. Yeah, I know there's like a lot of cringe around the hustle culture, but bro, when you have to survive, you have to hustle, bro. You need
Yeah,
that
yeah.
money. That's just how it works. You can tell it's cringe. People are not, cool. It's not good for your mental health and all.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
but how
not.
you
It's
gonna pay your therapist
yeah.
for your mental health and you need the money? No.
Yeah. I mean, it's not hustle. It's not cringe. I don't know. Like,
No,
basically,
I've
you're
definitely
just
seen like a lot
trying
of.
to you're trying to make
I've definitely.
money like by doing what you by using your skill set. So that's not
Yeah.
that's not cringe. I mean, you can't say a doctor cringe, like.
What?
I mean, they're doing what they're like, what they like. They're using. You can say, you can call a surgeon cringe. Like, they're just doing operation and using their
Yeah,
skills, and
but
you just tell them,
think it's
hey.
because
Uh,
like there are like a lot of these entrepreneurs on Instagram
ah,
who always put like these motivational quotes and like, "Hi, Albert Einstein worked only 3 hours, but he worked so hard."
F.
Like, yeah, I understand. Like the shit they say, the way they make it look is, I
Yeah.
guess, kind of cringe. But all of it is true, dude. Especially as a freelance, well, any job you have to work hard, regardless.
Yes.
But as a freelancer, because there are a lot of other crutches to you, because you don't have any kind of security, you have to figure out how to make passive incomes and all of that,
Hmm.
which I think we should talk about at some point. You just have to hustle, bro. Hustle
Hustle,
for
hustle.
a freelancer is very important.
Every day we're hustling.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how we roll in the hood. We never mind. Okay, I'll just gonna look at one of the questions that I got. Just 1 second.
Hmm.
You keep looking at the chat. I guess they might have like a really good question. I
I'm
don't.
trying to read the brief to see what have I even added that exists.
One in comment I see Vinaya Kondi. Comment as in the Instagram post. So
Right, right.
the person is asking, what are the biggest challenges that one could face and how to deal with them? That's the first question. Second question is, are comics manga more relevant with the current society? Like, I follow many pages but have seen pretty less number of people from the Indian subcontinent. Okay. Yeah. So first of all, we'll just go with the first one. It says, what are the biggest challenges that one could face and how to deal with them? I think we have covered this part, right?
Yeah, biggest challenge is just starting to get
Starting, exactly. Like, starting is the most difficult. Like, how to,
yeah.
you're marketing yourself. Like, if there's a new chocolate company, let's say like Kit Kat, there's something like Muh Mein Le Le chocolate. So so you can't like, the marketing should be so awesome that people actually know about this. Otherwise, some guy just selling this kind of is just creepy as well, and it's like no one will know that this exists, right? So you have to sell yourself. It's a little difficult, of course, because artists are artists. We are not good marketing people. We also, I think that's what I have like known at least. Okay,
Mm.
artist people, they just want to draw things and just let it be out there. They are not like अरे इसको मुझे पोस्ट करना पड़ेगा, इसका मैं ये बनाऊंगा, इसका मैं वो बनाऊंगा. Then I mean, some people are really good at that, but I think most people are, whoever are starting and all, they are like very confused. Like, why is my post not being visible to a lot of people or something like that, right?
Hmm.
So basically, yeah, that's what like. So how do we come? Yeah, that's. So like, what do you wanna say about this?
Uh, okay, somebody is telling sometimes you need to do more than hard work. I mean, I think anything you do, it all comes under hard work after a point. Like, be it marketing or just making posts and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Wait, shit. What were you saying? Artists are not good at marketing. Yes, we are
Yes.
not.
Yeah.
But we just have to deal with it. That's just how it is. I
Yes.
feel, uh, I'm very jealous of people who are able to make reels with their face in them. I cannot. For some reason, I'm physically not capable of posting my face anywhere.
I
So
mean,
it's hard,
yeah,
but you have to figure out other ways to
yeah,
you connect your personality, right? So your personality doesn't usually have to. It is best if you use your face. Yes, it
yes,
works amazingly.
yes.
But when you can't, you have to figure other ways out. You have to be creative with it. Like use your pets, exploit your girlfriends, exploit your artwork,
All right.
whatever you can,
This
whatever you can use to give your work a personality.
Yeah, like how we are doing right now. I'm exploiting Artist Spud for his cloud, and he's exploiting me for my cloud.
Yeah, so now
Basically,
you know a good example of exploitation
yeah.
is me exploiting Manish because he is more established and more followers than me.
No.
And example of bad exploitation is Manish exploiting me because he's gaining nothing out of it.
No, no, I think I'm giving some shit. Maybe like yesterday, my YouTube channel had much more subscribers. So basically, it's like maybe some of you, whoever have shared this thing, they're like,
Fair enough, fair enough.
Manis, this the guy called Manis. Let's just.
Why are they dying or masturbating while they sing?
I'm just assuming people talk like that behind our back. Nice
What's the
work, man.
only why do they have to talk about us
I don't
our
know.
YouTube channel while they are in this very sexually tense situation?
Okay.
What the fuck? It's not like your go-to emotion, I don't.
Sorry, man. Jesus. So yeah.
But anyways,
So that is
so
one of the issue. Like promoting yourself, promoting ourselves is one of the issue. What about? Is there anything else?
if you don't know how to promote yourself, the best thing to do is just post as much work as you can because there isn't a lot of promoting happening. You're just putting out content. So
Yeah.
it is also it'll take a little longer because that's just how it is. Even if your work is really good, sometimes when you're not really quirky or you're not funny or you're extremely depressed or whatever, if there isn't some sort of personality, more
Mhm.
often than not, people don't care. They might like your work, but
Yeah.
they're not engaging or interacting with you, which
I have also
is
like realized that if you post like depressing things, no, people
okay, bro.
people won't be there. People people want exciting, happy things, like positive things, because they also have like garbage shit going on in their life. They just want the so.
You're sad anyway. Stop. Something.
Okay. Yeah. So more negativity from the internet might actually they don't.
As long as it's some kind of personality that people can relate to or care about,
I mean, you don't have to
then
super
it
funny.
will.
You don't have to be super funny. Like
Dude, once in a while, just start posting memes on your stories. That should
yeah,
also work. I'm also trying that.
and insult your followers a lot. That brings in more. No.
It has worked for Manish, I have noticed.
But I don't know. My crowd is a little bit more different. I feel because I have been roasted a lot, and
Hmm.
and I insult them every
Yes,
now and then.
I,
So it's like very
and other challenges like, hey bro, there are way too many dude
yeah.
when
There
it
are way
comes
too many,
to
way too many.
but they're all like it's not like it's like a very new challenge that nobody knows how to deal with.
Yeah.
Most of the solutions are all there. You just need to talk to people about it because someone else would have faced it and they know
Yeah.
how to deal with the issue. So it's I mean like there will be challenges in almost anything you do. It's not you don't have to worry about it too much. But as long as you're prepared, as long as you know okay this is going to be a little hard, then you should be fine.
Yeah.
What is the other thing? Comic and
Yeah,
manga,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. He was. Wait, let
I
me
have
just.
a very bad news.
More
Comics and
relevant.
mangas are pretty
Yeah.
much. I think
Is this the
the
weeb culture? I mean, I
no,
don't want
not
to say
really.
no, no. Like, hear me out. I think people that I don't see that much people like people interested in manga and anime. I only see like there's not a lot if you compare with like other animation stuff or other like Marvel or DC. They have much more reach in India than
Hmm.
than the anime or manga, because if I talk about animes, they immediately go to, oh, Dragon Ball Z, like fuck off, man. There are other things, but they don't know that.
So I think comics and mangas are definitely relevant because people do read it.
Yeah,
It's just that the format of publishing or physical books when it comes to comics and mangas, that is, I would say, pretty much dead at this point because
yeah,
and webtoons have taken over all of that.
yes,
Because how many people actually buy? Whenever you're buying a comic or a manga, you're buying it as a collector's item. You're not buying these weekly. I don't think, unless like you live in Japan or US.
mm-hmm.
I think people buy these weekly. Or if you're subscribed to it, then you're reading it online. So I think the physical book is probably, I personally think it's done. But the form of storytelling in manga or comic book, that is definitely still very much relevant and alive. Like people read it online. Just that when you're not getting a lot of interaction or whatever, uh, the sad truth is it's probably not that good.
Yeah,
And people just
but
keep at it, get better, then you'll get an audience.
yeah, but if you're an artist, that shouldn't stop you actually. Like, if you like drawing manga, do it. Like, eventually, if you have made like thousands of shit, then eventually people will notice it.
Yeah. Okay, let's say you made thousands of thousand mangas,
Yeah,
thousand comics. All of them are bad. But the fact that you made thousand is already intriguing to people. They're like, oh
exactly.
shit, this guy made thousand comics.
Yeah,
Why?
yeah,
Maybe for that they will. So
yeah, exactly. Also, this might come across as like really, uh, what is that? What is that word?
negative,
Not negative.
pessimistic.
No, 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 no. Uh, when you say things about people, like when you say something really that can create an issue.
What? Controversial?
Controversial, yes. just, just got lost. Yeah. So yeah, this might come across like a little controversial, but I think there are like, I don't know. There are like more regular people in India, and by regular I mean
What?
no, no, no. I can't form this sentence properly. People who are like who don't have any ideas of manga or art stuff, and who are interested in things like smaller comics books, like that is relatable to their life. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like who are not looking for
Yeah.
like extremely adventurous and shit. Who are like just daily life ka consumer, as in, hey, that dog is cute in this panel, so they instantly follow the artist.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't.
that's called relatability, right? So
Relatability,
if
yes, that's the that's
yeah,
the word. Sorry, I just went to.
what the heck? See, I think a lot of people need to realize that if people are not interacting with your work, it's not because the Instagram algorithm hates you or something.
Yeah,
Probably not that good.
yeah,
You have to, self-assess that.
yeah,
But that doesn't mean like you can't get better or make different things. So the fact that you're not getting a lot of interaction with people, then you have to go do research. Like, why do people like this other comic? What are they doing
yeah.
that is different to mine? So either if you're desperate for that kind of attention, just do what it's doing
Hmm.
and just change the name, change the character, do exactly what. It might be considered ripping it off, but if your goal
Arey,
is pure
most of
attention
the
without any,
I see that most of the relatable type of comics that used to be super popular a few years back. I don't know about now if it's still popular, but I think at some point there were so many relatable comics. Everyone was making that, and at some point it was like, hey, it's the same thing. Like one artist would just like a bunch of different artists will just make the similar concept.
Hmm.
That's what I felt. Like there was nothing like not nothing. I mean, it was there, but there was at some point there was no new stuff, no new stuff like something different. It's just general things like a guy is sleeping and something happens, like family things, whatever, whatever. Like nothing.
But that's how most comics are. Like, can't really
Yeah.
do much. So either figure a way out to tell similar kind of stories or make your content that is a little more relatable or something that is different. It can be hard, but you have to just look around to see what other people are doing
Yeah.
to figure out what may or may not work for you.
Yeah.
Like I know, like things get really like whenever you're working on a project or you create something, you get there's like this idea of being very romantic with it. Like you really love your artwork, you want everyone else to love it, and shit like that. Bro, nobody cares. You need to be okay with letting your shit go.
Yeah.
Most people will sometimes not like it. That's just how it is.
Oh, Neil Jason is saying manga sales are actually higher than Western comics.
Yeah, but
That's.
you don't live in Western world, no? You live in India. So
I mean,
okay,
yeah.
so also one more thing, like whenever you like all watch like a lot of YouTubers who live in not in India.
Hmm.
So most of their advice, especially when it comes to like living the artist life, will not apply here. Okay, we don't live in the same sort of society. It is very different.
It is.
So take their advice when it comes to art or improving your skill. But when it comes to business, it is very different here, dude. Like even when you want to like invest in certain things, it is a lot easier to invest out there than it is here because people just don't know. Do you know how hard it is to just get like a house loan and shit if you're like an artist? They're like, what? What do you do? Why you want money?
And also, there's this underestimating thing, right? If you just tell, like, people, but the boomers especially, if you tell them, hey, I'm doing art, they're like, उससे क्या होगा बे, क्या मतलब क्या खाएगा
I
तू?
just I just think like people it's just lack of information. People just don't know. I
Yeah.
think the whole artist or creative field
Yeah, I
kind
understand,
of
but
growing now, like
yeah.
now because most of the people are like grown up, they're either like one or two generation above us,
Yeah.
so they kind of get it. So
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about everyone. Like some people, even no, even if you don't understand, you can't ridicule, right? You can just say or like I have come across those that.
I mean, like, hey, you can ridicule. Like, nobody's going to stop. They feel bad. No, people
They are
going to
not
ridicule
obviously.
them,
I
and if
mean,
you
their
don't,
opinion shouldn't matter. They are not going to tell me to
yeah,
stop whatever I'm doing.
that's exactly.
Yeah, but the ridicule part, like if they don't understand, they shouldn't say anything. Nah, I'm just
Yeah, but
this is just my
nobody,
opinion. Nobody.
nobody in the world is so nice. They're like, oh, I do not understand this. Hence, I will keep my opinion to myself. Nobody does that.
Yeah, true.
People did that, we would be in, well, not wherever we are.
Okay.
Yeah, most people are just going to either shit on your work or not care.
Oh, he was okay. He's saying he is referring to Western comics, not the Western market.
Yeah, but are those sales happening in India or are they happening where? These like worldwide sales, and if it's worldwide sales, then how much of the market is it in India? Like, I understand what you mean. Like, I know you're telling, okay, mangas are doing better than Western comics, but I mean, like, we're talking about comics and mangas in general, and whether or not they're relevant. Of course, they're relevant. Like, people still buy comics. Like, people buy comics because of movies or animes. But yeah, but getting into it or turning them into a profit, it's a very different story. You really have to like strategize things, figure a way out of how people are going to read or pay for it. Stuff like that.
Hmm. There's a question, not a question per se. This person is like, basically would love to know the overall process of freelancing as an artist, including recommended platforms to start for beginners, portfolio tips, how to know my skill is now enough to start freelancing, payment process and fees. I think we have covered this part. I
For
think,
them, yeah.
yeah. But I think like platforms, have we talked platforms? I mean, Instagram is a good platform, but not for, it's for marketing platform. It's not like a,
I mean, technically, you can. It okay. It's a little harder to turn Instagram profitable,
yeah.
as it really depends on your follower engagement.
Hmm.
But otherwise, if you treat any other platform as Instagram, it's very good for you. Like treat LinkedIn as you would treat Instagram, like post things, try to be quirky or whatever.
Yeah.
But then it'll have a lot more impact because like that people are actually going looking for jobs and see your work, they will actually approach you
Mm-hmm.
because they want to like do some kind of project with you. Otherwise they won't get that. And I would say portfolio, I think either get your own website. If you can't afford it, then either make it on
I
Behance
mean, in
or I think
ArtStation,
Adobe
so many.
Portfolio.
Yeah,
Yeah, ArtStation. Yeah,
ArtStation is such a good place. It's the best place to give your artworks, dude. Like,
yeah,
it's easily accessible. If you just if you have a good ArtStation account, you just send your link to the wherever you are working or wherever you want to work, or to your freelance client, and then they can just check your artworks there. It's not that much of a hassle. Same as Behance only. And ArtStation I recommend because it's actually a platform for artists. So
yeah.
like you might not get, that much of activity. Like, it won't be like Instagram where everyone is artist there. So basically, uh, like one comment from those people means a lot than like hundred of comments in Instagram, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah, because they're all artists, and they like, if they're commenting on, if like a really good artist is commenting on your work, then means you have managed to somehow impress them, and that means a lot because, yeah. Okay, let me just look at a bunch more questions. I hope I have.
And I mean, like you can also do stuff like Fiverr and Upwork and things like that. But even there, the problem is like the starting problem, just getting your first gig and getting that first review.
Hmm.
That, that sometimes it happens too quickly, sometimes it doesn't. So you have to be a little patient with that. But
Yeah,
those
yeah.
things, if you keep at it, they can be very, very profitable. Like I know, like my own friends have done like extremely well there. Uh, I've done, but sadly, I've been terrible person on Fiverr. Like I've gotten 2 gigs and I've forgotten to message, and like my rating has just died. But it's okay because like I don't really rely on Fiverr for my income or anything, so it doesn't matter as much for me.
Hmm.
But Fiverr is also like a good place. But I think the most important thing, like as a freelancer, is just being patient.
Yeah.
There will be times where you will pretty much be penniless if I get a other job for that not to happen.
It's a difficult.
Yeah, it's pretty tough when you start off.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
there's no way around it. You just have to accept
yeah,
that my life is going to be shitty for a couple of times,
yeah,
but it's fine.
yeah.
Upwork, they rejected my profile 5 to 6 times. Yeah, but you have so many. There is this other thing called freelancer. Then you have.
Upwork, I have never got anything from Upwork, dude. Have you? Have
But
you?
I think
Have you got
I
anything?
I I am not. I have a profile on pretty much every like
Freelancing.
freelancing this that.
Yeah, that's crazy. They accepted me years ago when my art was really bad, but rejected me now. Damn. That happens. Get used to the rejection. Uh,
Don't
but
I mean like don't take it to say. To be fair,
yeah,
Fiverr is like beating up its ass
yeah,
pretty much. I would recommend switch to Fiverr.
yeah.
Or like even on Behance, you have like the jobs option where like people are putting up freelance gigs or whatever, and even there you can like look for it. So even on ArtStation, there is a jobs option where you can look for some. On
Yes,
Instagram,
yes.
also like
Art
use
station.
hashtags
Uh,
to like use hashtag
a
art jobs
lot.
or hashtag art commissions and shit like that, and then you can still like if you want to
Also,
find a job, it is very easy to find pretty much on any platform. It's not that hard.
yeah. Also, like, I don't know. This might be like a really stupid advice or something, but if
Then
you
why are you giving it?
no, 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 this you can consider this, like, this can be, it is a very simple thing, and it can be doable if you want it. Like, if you don't think that it's a good idea, then don't do it, I guess. It's like, if you have a good artwork, like, if you created a new artwork and you really like it, and you can sometimes say that I did this thing, uh, this yeah, I did freelance. I did a commission
So
for
that
this
without
guy.
no idea what the heck you said.
I no, I no. That's what I'm saying. If you can just post in the caption, you can say I did a commission, and I like how it turned out, or some shit like that.
Hmm.
Yeah, so that people can know that, oh, this guy is doing freelance, and eventually
Yeah.
that might, like, if a good if a client reads that, then can be like, oh, he has done, so they can trust you and all that. It's
But
a
also there are like these other places, on Discord servers. There are
yeah.
specific Discord servers for getting commissioned work, where and it's not just, for the heck of it, they will actually verify your profiles. They will see that you're making actual original work and shit like that. And there also you can get. Then you have Reddit. Reddit have like a lot of subreddits where it is specifically for commissions and stuff, where you can request for commissions. So, for example, there's this thread called r slash hungry artists. So there, I've gotten like a couple of commissions from there, and the Reddit commissions, at least in my experience, have been very easy to do. Because for some reason, every time they'll ask you to draw some sort of meme. I've drawn Pepe the Frog like 15 times at this point.
Reddit is cool, dude. Reddit is like, but it can be really addictive if you're not careful enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, ArtStation
Uh,
is also like a I don't know. Most of my clients like they have approached in ArtStation itself.
yeah, I mean, like wherever you're most active, that is
Yeah,
probably where you're
exactly.
going to get that from.
Yeah.
In what has has Discord helped you guys? What
In what ways? I think.
ways? I mean, mostly. See, if I have to be honest, I opened a Discord server for reach and connectivity.
Yeah,
Uh,
same thing
if
actually. Yeah.
I have to be like a nice positive person, you're building a community, you're talking to other artists and all
Yeah.
of that shit.
Actually, that is the main reason I opened. Also, like when I was live streaming and all, everyone was suggesting, "Hey, open a Discord." I think, at some level, people who are actually growing up, and I think I don't want to say like I'm bragging or something, but there are people who are starting and then they see your work and they want to know more about your how you live, like how you're thriving as an artist and all that. So they want to
Right.
connect more because they're
Yeah.
kids and they also have no clue of what to do like we were then. Yeah, so eventually like creating a Discord where everyone can connect and talk bullshit or whatever, draw together sometimes, so that sort of forms a bond of like they want to, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Arup is asking, is it fine for the client to give my Instagram account as portfolio because I haven't uploaded anyone? For general public, like individual clients, it's fine.
Hmm.
But if you want to work for companies or other little more corporate places like firms or other studios or even like let's say a music band or whatever, I think it's better to have a little more cleaner portfolio somewhere else. I've seen a couple of my friends even have a portfolio in a Google Drive. You just have your artworks in different folders. I would not recommend that because that's kind of sad. But yeah, if you want to work with a little more corporate-ish or non-individual clients, I would recommend having a portfolio on Behance or ArtStation
Yeah.
or DeviantArt or anywhere else. Also, someone asked how to like this. What do you say? Advice on making portfolio. Uh, make your if you're looking for a specific kind of job or specific kind of work, keep your artworks or whatever you put in that portfolio very specific to that.
Yeah.
But if you're giving like a variety of work, then only put the best works. Always put your sketches, your concept works, your rough sketches, your thumbnails, because those people care about a lot than your finished product. Though people sometimes don't care about how well rendered work you can do because there's a lot of people who can do that. But coming up with a lot of different ideas quickly, that is a lot more valuable to companies and studios and firms. And
Hmm.
because you can render anything after a point when it's finalized, right? But what you want to render, that has to be a lot more valuable. So whenever you're uploading like your best work on a portfolio, add all the concept work you've done for it, all the thumbnail sketches, all the maybe you've done like couple of color combinations, like couple of different ones. Put that
Yeah.
couple of
Also,
close-ups.
however, like make sure that the client is okay with putting their work in your portfolio. You should
Yeah,
ask them every time. Otherwise, you'll get caught in non copyrights. Sorry, copyright strike and shit. So just before doing anything, just ask them, hey, is it okay if I use this? Yes, in my
for my
portfolio.
portfolio. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Make sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you should only worry about that when you're working for like a firm, something a little more corporate,
Yeah.
because usually individual clients are fine with it.
Yeah.
And if they're not, they'll specifically tell you.
Yeah. But
Okay,
asking is much more safer way to go.
yeah. If you had to do a freelancer starters toolkit, what would it have?
Is it?
I
Oh, okay,
know you
okay.
went through it, but
Hmm.
just as a recap. Hey, bro, you have the document, right?
Wait, okay, it's
Hey,
art.
Tambi, can you send me that document? I think that is like the perfect thing, so I can just read that out. I think that would be
Okay, if you had to do a freelance, starters toolkit, what is it? If you had to do a freelancer starters toolkit,
Dude, we did this, bro. I think you were also there. Like in the middle of the night, you, me, Joash, Tambi was there. We sat and wrote everything in a document, remember?
I
Like in
wasn't.
a notes app. No, you were there, I remember.
I think I was just listening to that.
That's
I didn't.
when
Yeah.
that's when you told us about your the 30% discount thing. Or
Oh yes,
13%
yes,
thing.
yes. Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Tami, if you send that, I think I can like read from that as well. Perfect.
Hmm.
Usually, okay, this is how Discord has helped us. Usually we talk shit, okay?
Yeah.
90% of the time, 98% of the time we're talking shit.
It
In that
is.
2%, absolute gold comes up.
We immediately just start with something garbage.
Yeah,
That's
and
fine.
Tommy was basically almost falling into like a bad deal, and then we helped him out of it.
He almost died.
Oh, I know, but that's just how to charge clients. Oh, okay, okay. Okay, cool. What is your freelancer starter kit, dude? Manu?
My what is it actually like? What will
Okay,
toolkit specify?
okay. So if I would say my freelancer starter toolkit is grow your audience through interaction and
Hmm.
artwork,
Hmm. Hmm.
make as many collections as you can, go to events and flea
Okay.
markets,
Is it for
open as many.
like a basic the starter people,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
is it
yeah.
like
I mean, he said that. He said starter toolkit.
starters to sorry, starter to, it also depends, right? Like what if I have a full-time work now, like job now. If I quit and start freelancing, that
All of this still
does he mean
apply.
that? No,
I
because
think this,
this is a little different right now. I have like a good you know uh, community or whatever.
but all of this still apply, no, regardless. Like it's not like you can just stop marketing or having like a community, no.
Okay,
You
okay.
still have to do it
I
anyways, right?
okay. If it was me, I would like, I have accounts in this thing, ArtStation and DeviantArt, which is a really good place, and most of my freelance works are approached in ArtStation, like I said. And I think the first thing that I will do immediately is maybe wherever website I am, like ArtStation or whatever, or Instagram, I will just change like add like a small description profile, like looking for work or like open for commission or something like that, so that people are aware that, oh, this guy is taking commissions. And wherever the work when whichever the website it is, I will just keep posting like quite frequently. And maybe like because my art station, if you go, is like completely, like every time I make something, I just upload it there, just dump it there. So it has created so many different kind of art styles and versatile, like you can see the artworks, it's like different from each other every now and then. So people just look at it, and they have certain liking to one art style. They will ask me, hey, can you do this, like 20
Mhm.
of this, something like this, I will pay you this much. And I'm like, oh, that's nice, that's a really good amount. And most of the clients that you approach you in art station are like gold. They always know what they want, and they won't be a hassle to work with, like that. But yeah, that is there. And Instagram also, I have been approached in Instagram also, but I actually have like denied a lot, because I was busy, like most of the times. And also I have a
Mhm.
job, so I can't like do extra, because I
Yeah,
want
fair.
yeah. So yeah, that. And like yeah, and all the other chindi scam Not like it's a good scam. I mean, it's not like
What?
I'm not scamming the clients. I'm just what is that
Why
word?
did you say that anyway?
No. I want to put it in a good way. It's a good scam. It's not a scam, but it's like, like how putting uh, invoice number 93.
You
There is a very
I,
minor thing, and posting your artwork, one of your artwork as, hey, I did this thing, gig for this guy, so here it is, and that's all. Like, or maybe suddenly pull out a old artwork, hey, this is the work that I did long time ago, shit like that. I mean, it's not because you, in the end, you're just showing people that you can do this and you have done this. Right.
Manish, you need to work on the voice now.
Yeah, I'm a terrible at advices. I mean,
Also,
yeah,
like, Anish's telling skill, to be honest,
it is
skill is
required,
slightly overrated because
but it is
you don't
required.
real. Well, it is required. You should always work on a skill. I mean, like, usually, what I've noticed, people who are not artists, who are looking for work, they get very happy with very less.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what I want to say is there is, what do you say, audience for every skill level. But yes, you do need to improve skills. And okay, shit, Tambi asked like a very important question. What all things you gotta do for a successful,
It's
stable
not.
income
It's
is
not an.
freelancing?
Wait, what? Wait, what all things do you gotta do for a successful, stable income? Oh my god, I can't answer this because I think you will be a good person to answer this.
Okay, so so what happens is if you haven't had a job before and you start freelancing and you get your money, you will immediately spend it. So what I have figured out is have two bank accounts, one in which you get your money and one in which you send most of that money and you don't touch that shit. Okay? And
Yes.
whatever you're left with in your first account is where you spend it like on whatever you need. Okay, like stupid shit, like Lays or something. I don't know. And
Yeah.
another thing is
Like
make
cocaine.
yes, sure. Why not? Make multiple passive income streams. What does
Uh,
that mean? So passive income can be things like your merchandise, postcards, stickers, t-shirts, whatever. You can go on websites and, be it like Redbubble or Inkfish or Threadless and stuff like that, where you put your design and then you get paid in royalty. It's very small income, but it is constantly making some kind of money for you in the background. Other thing is diversify your funds. Invest in mutual funds, stocks and shares, cryptocurrency, whatever you can find. This is not financial advice. Ask other people before you invest your money, but make sure you invest your money in other things. Don't just leave it in your bank account. Create FDs, shit like that. Because freelance, you don't know how much money you're gonna get every month. So when you are not making a lot of money in that particular month, you want to make sure something else is making that money for you.
hmm.
And yeah, so this it's very hard to be extremely spendy when you're doing freelance, at least in the beginning, because you spend like shit ton of money and just go away. I've been a very
Yeah.
big victim of this, where I'll
I
get like
guess
a
you
huge
need
amount
to
of money,
keep
but
like a
suddenly I'll
backup.
go to
Yeah.
Goa. Yeah, I'll get like a lot of money. I'll go to Goa. I'll come back. Hey, where did all the money go? So it's mostly will come just out of self control.
Yeah.
So you gotta be careful with that. The two bank account things totally works. I have used it. It will be ideal if your other bank account is not controlled by you. Either make your parents open that account for you or have like your friend, girlfriend or partner or whatever. But you can't access it. You can only send money to it. So the only time you will access that account is in case of an emergency of some sort.
Yeah.
So
Also, if you don't
these
have a
things are
girlfriend.
these things are very important. This is like the most important part
Hmm.
because your money will go away so fast once you start making money. I'm telling you, because that adrenaline rush you get when you first start making money,
Yeah.
so powerful, dude. It is the most like
Money.
people stop doing drugs because they're probably buying it or something. I don't know, but
Money
it,
changes you.
it is more addicting to buy the drug than to do the drug itself. You get me?
Yeah, I understand. Like little things that is not that important, you want to purchase that because you
Yeah.
have the money at that point, and that thing you have been living with your, like, your whole life without that thing, but at that particular moment of like extreme power, you just want to purchase those shit. That's why I worry about if I get like super rich. I think I'll just spend all of my money.
So always make sure you have passive income
Yeah.
streams
Also,
in your background.
make sure
Make
you have a
make
girlfriend
merch.
with whom you can share the.
I would yes, I would recommend.
Yeah.
I,
After this,
we,
after this
I,
live stream, everyone start talking to your crushes that you have been holding out on, and
yes, I want to date you so you can have a savings account. I
yeah,
don't want to access. Could you please do that?
yeah. This is not like don't yeah. Tell them
Yeah,
ki. Hmm.
if you already have a girlfriend and you want to say something very romantic, you
Yeah.
could like, hey, we have a joint bank account, but you control that. She, uh, I was gonna say something very controversial. I'm so glad I stopped.
You can say it's okay. It's a free space to express.
No, 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 no. I don't wanna. I will tell
Imran.
you later on Discord.
Imran is saying money is getting cancelled after today's live stream. Yeah, I'm always like a little inch close to
No,
getting
it's like
cancelled. Centimeter.
there are like developed countries and there are developing countries.
Yeah.
So there are like people who get cancelled and people who are constantly being cancelled or like cancelling.
Yeah.
So Manish, you are always being cancelled. You are in a cancelling state of mind. So nothing is happening. It's just going on.
Arthambi said, but isn't saying the serial number kind of funny and amateurish? I mean, yeah, that's the point. I mean, not
Serial number.
the serial number as in the invoice number. I mean, you're getting
Okay,
the see. It
honestly,
should
I
not be.
don't think it's extremely subtle. Like,
Yeah,
that guy really has to look at it too. Like,
exactly. It's yeah, exactly. Like no one looks at serial number. I mean, if you have if you purchasing something and they also send you like random shit, right, in the serial number, and you don't know that, like you just assume that other people have bought it, so it's like that only. So they won't notice it, and I know like it is funny and amateur is in a way ki see it's not harming their product. That's what I'm saying. कि वो लोग जो काम करने को they are giving you and you're doing it, you're giving it within time and everything. So that kind of small thing doesn't really, you know, come into the equation. Yeah, it's like it's Charu Datta is saying it's tactical lying. Yeah, I guess it sort of is.
bro, that's such a great line. But see, to be very honest with you, I don't think you'll remember to change the serial number or add a serial number. I don't think anybody's going to remember it.
Yeah,
Unless like, you
exactly.
remember, oh shit, Madi said that one time, I'm going to do this. Unless that happens,
This is like
I
a
don't think.
subtle. This is a subtle idea. Okay, you guys can use it. It's okay. I mean, I hope this. I mean, not too many people are watching this video, and it's also like a 2 hour live stream, so no one. I don't think anyone will notice unless one of you just clips that part and just like this is what this guy
The 10
said.
people
Cancel.
watching, dude. No, there are like 6 people. Why does it say 10 here?
It says 10 over here.
Yeah, but I checked like the participants, it only says 6. Or it shows 6 people here.
But it started with 20 something, so it was pretty good.
If you closely look, you will realize that I've completely given up on drawing and I
I
haven't expected this in like a long time.
I see that. Like continue, no,
No,
finish it, finish it. Just like
I will definitely finish this at some point in
uh,
my art career. It's going to happen on the stream. I can assure you, no, it will not. Definitely not happen. But I actually like this concept, so I might actually finish
yeah,
this.
it's pretty funny. But it was so complicated, like the one which you chose.
Yeah, it's what I chose. What do you mean?
What? Oh, sorry. I mean, we chose. Whatever. Take the blame.
The website chose it. Like we don't have to blame anyone.
Let's see if anyone has any questions. I completely missed so many of the conversations these guys were having.
Did you finish all the Instagram questions?
Huh? Yeah. Like there were like 3 to 4 questions only. These people don't want to know anything. Let them
Yes.
let them ask me, you know, in DM and all. Like, hey, I'm starting freelancing. What to do? I'll just slap their
Or
uh,
you could send them the link
slap
to this video.
slap their I'll just slap their inbox with this link. That's what I was going to say. Definitely not like not anything violent or inappropriate.
Yeah.
Let me just check for any other questions these guys have. Hmm. I don't see it.
Because I haven't been drawing, I've been just going through the
Yeah,
chat.
yeah,
That's why I've been able to. Yeah, it's so pointless, right? Why you add it? Yeah, nobody cares about serial number on a fucking invoice.
We should have.
To be like very honest, other
Hmm.
than like extremely corporate clients or people who care about it,
Hmm.
most people don't even care about an invoice. It's usually just like message.
Yeah, yeah.
Make sure you take screenshots of the message that is your invoice, bro.
Yeah. Man, this is interesting. I think after this everyone would like to do choose freelancing as a career.
No, it's definitely a viable career, dude,
It's
because
yeah,
like
it's not
uh,
bad. Like it's if you have it's very stable or like
no,
I'm
it's just that it will get stable. It is not immediately stable
yeah,
like
yeah.
a normal regular job would be. I think
Hmm.
that is the only difference.
Yeah.
After a while, you will automatically start making relatively the same amount of money
Hmm.
every month.
Hmm.
Or you can tell yourself that I want to make this amount of money every month,
Hmm.
and then you figure ways how to fill that quota in one way or the other, either through commissions or
Yeah.
by selling stuff, or whatever it may be.
Yeah. Whatever makes you happy.
Okay, Preto just returned.
Apun's
This
back.
was a great stream though. Yeah, bro, full approval we're getting.
Yeah.
Why are you so sad, Manish?
I'm not sad.
I haven't asked.
You haven't asked this question the whole day. I was
Yeah,
wondering
sorry.
when are you going to ask that. I'm sad because I
I
wish
want to know
I
3D character animation and get into it. Any suggestions? Get Blender or Maya and start experimenting. Watch YouTube
Blender is really
videos.
good. Blender use it. It's
Yeah.
also free. Uh,
Just go watch YouTube videos, bro. That's how I learned. I have no formal education and
oh my
anything.
god. Yes, that's also we should discuss that thing also. Like how we all
About my
started.
lack of education. What?
No, as in how yeah, I mean if you're interested in sharing those you sure can. But
Uh,
how everyone started because I think this question I have got a lot. Like everyone is just asking, hey bro, what did you do? Where did you study and all that? But I just want to tell them that wherever you study doesn't matter.
yeah.
What you just have to like take everything as a learning material. Like go to YouTube, go to Vimeo or something that used to be,
Yeah.
and then other websites and other artists kakam their breakdown and all that. Study everything, and
Hmm.
it's a little hectic, but I'm not asking you to study everything in one day. Like take your time. Don't like don't be like if you're something, if your level is today the level you're at, you won't be in the future. I mean you'll eventually keep getting better. That's what how it's
See,
supposed to be.
I think like just that it depends on how you are able to learn. Some people are just able to learn in an
Huh.
environment like a school or a college or a
That is
course.
also there,
I
yes.
like it when people organize things.
Yeah.
That is fine. Some people don't care about that. If you have like enough self-discipline to just sit and learn things, you will do it.
Hmm.
So like for me, I dropped out of college in my third year. I was studying architecture. So
Hmm.
after that, I did 1 year of graphic design, VFX, 3D animation, 2D animation
Hmm.
uh, course. Okay, it is a horrible course, but there they just teach you the software where you're able to use any software you want.
Huh.
When you get out, you have like an umbrella where you can do like a lot of things.
Hmm.
So after that, I just started taking up whatever job I got. Be it logo design, doing people's website design, little poster here, banner there, just make some money actually.
Yeah.
After that, I started going on freelance, doing commissions and so on. So, like, it's school necessary if you think it is necessary for you. Stay in school, do that thing.
Yeah.
But if you think you can learn things on your own just by watching videos, do that. It really does. The advantage of being in a creative field is your qualification only matter to a certain extent, because after that it is all your skill. So you will get jobs based on your skill, and that is also a good thing, because if you're not extremely skilled, you're a beginner, you'll still get beginner level jobs. You'll still get beginner level commissions. You can intern at places, and if you're really skilled, then you will get that level of jobs. So you don't really have to worry about it. Don't worry about jobs.
Yeah.
India is full of them. If you look at the right
Also,
place, you will get a job.
also wasn't there's one thing like people would get jobs or something like something Berozgar plan or something by Modi.
Eh,
I think it was
I
called
would,
something. Huh?
I would not recommend depending upon Modi for his job.
अरे क्या हो गया?
It's,
Oh
it
my.
is not an ideal place. I learned animation in college, but got a job in 2D teaching. So, yeah, yes, right. Yeah, dude, it's possible. Just make some works that support your portfolio for 2D and for like animation, like make some showreels and stuff.
Hmm.
Even in showreels, it is very important that you're. Usually, people don't care about how finished looking your animation is, but people care about how interesting it is, like what kind of interesting shots you can make, like camera angles and the kind of animation you're doing. Even if it's a little clunky, it's fine. 'Cause, like people who are hiring you, they know what animation is.
Yeah.
So they will understand the gist of it, even if it's not completely clean, smooth.
I don't wanna
Uh,
no and on that point people they know what animation is. On that point I wanna say it's not everyone, by the way. Like some there was should I just no, I shouldn't say it, but like the first company
what
that
happened there?
the first company that I was in, they didn't know shit.
Uh,
Actually, I'm at that place. I can
yeah,
say it. Fuck them.
that also
Yeah.
happens.
So you have to be very careful about. Always do a background research. Backgrounds.
Yeah, do your research
Yeah.
for
Before
your
before working at.
whoever you're working with. Yeah,
Yeah.
most of freelance work is just mostly just looking out for yourself. 'Cause,
Yeah.
there's nothing else to do, right? You have to see if you're getting the right client. If you're like,
Yeah.
you just have to like, do that shit. But damn, dude. Oh shit, we're 111 minutes. Not bad.
Yeah. We talked a lot. We said about a lot of things.
We actually spoke useful shit at some point.
Yeah. So for some reason I haven't said any of my inappropriate jokes today. And should we like say
I think we should keep it that way.
or I shouldn't say anything like maybe some
Yes, you should not.
okay, okay.
I support this.
Yeah. All right.
One of your layers is just floating on top of my canvas. I don't know how that's possible.
Where
And
it's not
every
there
time I
anymore.
try to, no, it's just on my screen for some reason. Every time I try to draw, it's just you can't draw on this layer. I don't know.
Can you draw now?
The contrast in Spuds and Manish's drawing, though. I know, right?
But
Mine
you
is,
but you have been talking a lot of useful things, so that cancels out. I on the other hand, I am not like talking a lot.
I have, to be honest, I don't care about drawing, so I'm giving up on it
At least
after a while.
come on, at least fill the base colors. I think then you can move on. Otherwise,
Oh, why you being such a teacher, dude? Please fill the base colors. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to give it like a bright light and it will work.
Magnerega. Wait, what? What is
Wait,
Magnerega?
what? I don't think you should say that.
What is that? Magnerega.
Oh no, you want to risk it?
What?
I don't know.
I am still not over the fact that Manish drew legs on both sides. Yeah, so many legs it seems. Do you like oh 6 legs, right? Oh shit. I did like
I mean, they
four.
were. If I'm gonna be petty, I can tell they're supposed to be chimpanzee, gorilla
There were
legs.
so many things there, but I have just I told you guys when we were doing no, like I'm not going to follow whatever the prompt to us because so many things were there.
feel like people have given like all this advice, and then they look at my artwork of what I've done here. Like, bro, this fucker is not getting any results. Why are we restricted?
It's a hard life out there. But who knows? Artist is like secretly super rich from all the freelancing he has been doing.
I am not rich, but I will tell you that it is enough to survive. More than enough to survive. Bindas.
Oh
You
damn,
can
that's a
live
lot.
like a very bindas life for sure.
That sounds really rich. My
What?
idea of rich is like whenever I want to afford get something, I can afford it. That's the level of rich I want to be.
Good enough.
And
For,
afford as in
for
I'm not talking
me,
about like Mercedes or all those like expensive shit. I'm
oh
just
bro,
talking
don't
about
use
basic
Mercedes, bro.
things.
Just use metro or some shit. Also, if you're a freelancer, use public transport. Save
Yeah.
some.
Public transport is best. Don't spend so much money on plane for going to office. Uh,
Okay. I'm looking if there are any other questions. No, I
what's
do
this
not see
creature
anything.
called again? This creature, it's called. Hold on. What is
We
this?
will call it.
Blur Twig. Birere Twig. Let me just see.
We will call it. We will call it Mumelelo.
Mumilelo. That was a good uh, chocolate ad.
Yeah, it's like melody with chocolate.
Moo.
Chocolate Mumele ke dekhe.
क्या नाम है इसका ब्लर ब्लर ट्विग.
Let's write it on a canvas, no?
Yeah, I'm writing it.
Bro, can you not post this thumbnail on Instagram or some shit?
I want to post
Wait,
it though. I want to show people what we did. That's
I
why.
don't want people to see what.
All right, man. I mean, it's fine. I won't post. I will just say things like, "Hey, we had fun. If you want to check it out, go to the channel." Can draw. I just didn't feel that. The excuse also is there.
Now I'm bulletproof.
Yeah. Now people can't do anything.
If people say anything, that means they hate. It's not human.
Yeah.
I don't even have pouch for my color pencils. Hey, I mean, you should probably get a pouch for the color pencils, but
Yeah. Just put in your pocket. Get
if you
a.
really want to spend money, like invest into your art, like either buy like better equipment or
Yeah. Yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
like that. I make a copy of the name of that layer and put it on my website.
Everything I have.
I don't even know where my Apple Pencil is. I'm just chilling at this point.
Well,
No, you know
how
what?
the fuck do I?
I will write.
Clipboard permission was denied. You need to allow access. Fuck. How do I copy stuff duplicate layer?
No. I did it. I did
Oh,
it.
okay.
I did it. Never mind.
Hey, you write E like this or what? What like are you? Is it style or you actually generally write E like this?
Yeah, I kind of started writing it like that in architecture.
So, so how do
It
you
looks
write?
cool, no?
How do you write E is equal to E?
I don't write that because nobody has ever asked me to. No one will ever ask me to.
He's saying, I don't even have pouch for my color pencils. How come? Oh, there's another question. How come all the women artists have all the cute art stuff? They buy it.
Because
That's why they have.
to be honest, I have the suspicion that we are probably not paying for it.
Oh my god.
Pay for it themselves. I think. I could be wrong. I'm sorry. I'm sure. I'm sure you are able to pay for it. My suspicion that you are not.
It's like it's like rubber band for the pouch. There is actually a good. You can always use rubber bands from mithai ka dabba that you bring home. Is there any other questions? I have not checked Discord at all. So I wanna just.
Yeah, there are questions supposed to be on Discord also.
No one wants to know what. Just wait. Just wait. Ask me in private chat and all. You will see the wrath.
Wait, what? Oh, you mean like later on?
Later on.
Someone called burps and farts followed. Wait, this is just turning into a casual conversation.
I think so, yeah. I think we have covered some really important things,
Yes.
and I
If there
don't.
is anything else, just deal with it. Don't
Yeah.
ask us.
Also, nah, you can type it down there if anyone has like any specific questions related to uh, freelancing,
Yeah.
or yeah, just freelancing. Don't ask other things.
I mean, like you can, we will just ignore it.
Oh, Swarup asked, I learned animation in college, but got a job in 2D.
We already finished this.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Bruh.
Oh, Brito has been drawing the creature along with us.
Dude, how are you like so behind in the chat? Like I went
I
through
am.
all of
You.
this.
Oh, fuck. Sorry, man. Shit. I am like really terrible. I'm just looking at everything now.
This used to happen to me when I used to do this Instagram live.
Uh,
Probably okay, you know what? As a compensation for this, since you're not ready to give me money,
hmm.
you do an Instagram live with me on Instagram. Wait, why am I saying Instagram so many times?
Oh, wait. You want me to go live with you?
Not now,
Okay.
whenever I feel
Yeah.
like,
Sure, sure, sure. We can just. Uh,
you
yeah.
know. And counting this would have been like the fifth time I've asked you to go on a live with me on Instagram.
No, when you're asking this for the first time.
Bro, just scroll through our DMs on Instagram and then feel sad for me.
I'm so sorry, man. I have a terrible memory, so it's
That is true.
yeah. Like I can't even think of words. Then imagine thinking a whole person.
Thanks? What?
This is the most terrible excuse ever. Let's see if and no more questions. I guess.
No. Yeah, they're just telling they'll ask on Discord if they really have a question.
पूछ के तो देख. But I think it was really good. I think so many people just joined. It was really fun to see everyone interacting. Especially Thambi is like just ruling the chat ka area.
Yeah, he's also disappeared by the
He,
way.
he just got super active and he just disappeared. Let me see if any other questions we have. Uh, I was expecting a lot of questions actually,
Oh,
because
wait, also one more thing, like for the five people who are here.
huh.
Uh, if you have like a decent following somewhere, start emailing brands and stuff like indie brands, like not like Nike and all, but just like some small brands that in like your locality or in your on your Instagram collaborate with.
Yeah,
And more often than not, they'll actually reply, or even if they tell no, at least they know you exist, and later on they might contact you and
yeah,
shit like that. So do that.
yeah. Also to like spread your reach.
Virus.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
not yes, if you want to spread your virus, just go outside without a mask and touch everyone. Anyway, so if you want to spread your reach, always like not always, but try to go. What is the thing? Like when you work together with an artist,
Collaborate.
collaborate with the artist. Yeah, like do things with
Yeah.
them, like how I'm doing right now.
That's,
I don't care about
that's
this
like a
guy.
really good way to increase your following and get more
Yeah,
people to do collaborations and like really good way.
yeah. I think I'll bring in more people actually. Like we'll discuss different topics every now and then. That is much more better than like just randomly rambling about different things. Because the first two,
What the fuck, dude?
what?
Oh, wait, you mean like the ones that you do before me?
Yeah, not you. You're always taking things personally, man.
Yeah, no shit. Dude.
No, like last time, Dr. Wafu I invited and this Neil, and then both we were like we actually had a good session, but the thing was that there was not a fixed topic, so we were just talking
Hmm.
like whatever comes in our mind the whole time.
Right.
Yeah. So basically, if we have like a fixed, I think I'll just call those guys again, and then this time we'll just like talk about specific things.
Hmm.
Yeah. And Swarup's, I have
I've seen
seen.
many YouTube videos on freelancing as an artist. All other videos got me confused
Oh
and
yeah.
unreal, but here it was like, hey, Demon House podcast coming to it, bro. Now I feel like
Bro, bro.
Manish is just stealing my idea now.
It was his idea actually to do podcast and all, but
Hmm.
that can be. I mean,
Maybe
you
I'll
also,
still do it at
we
some point. Yeah.
both of us can do it. I mean, I think I have seen bunch of your art collaboration also with like Divya
Yeah.
and all those
But
people,
it's that
Eric.
like it's so much work, bro. Like just doing it is like I rather because like if I'm doing like a podcast and all, it'll be out of like enjoyment and not to like monetize it at least initially. I
Hmm.
don't think I'll be making any money from it at least in the beginning.
Yeah.
So there isn't enough motivation to do it.
Hmm.
There's no incentive. If I have to do it, I'll just do it. Until I get that motivation,
Yeah. Hey, we can do
sure.
actually. Why
These
don't
are-
we just do it together? Like, you know, it'll be pretty fun, I guess. Like,
For sure, dude.
yeah,
Yeah, as long as like you're doing the work.
yeah,
So
yeah.
come and talk shit.
Yeah, I mean that's what podcast is like, right? Everyone just
Pretty much,
talks.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's true.
everyone
Fair
just
enough.
talks garbage. Not garbage, but like informative things are there. But most of the time, it's just like people just talking, 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 and then yeah,
Spud's YouTube. I don't have a YouTube. I have an Instagram. That is my
yes.
main platform
Link
where I
is
do
in the
everything.
description. Check it out. His Discord is also there. His Instagram is also there.
It's YouTube and all. I think you need certain amount of privilege where you have editing time, this, that, and all, which Manish apparently does. I don't, so I don't do it.
I know I'm not editing this. This is like going raw itself. I'm not because this
Yeah,
is
I mean,
live
like
stream. I
that's
just
like
leave
one
it like
cool
that.
thing about live stream, right? That editing thing is like,
Yeah. Damn, bro. All right then. Do you wanna end this thing here, or are you still continuing the
no,
artwork?
I'm no this artwork. I gave up like, like 2 hours ago.
Okay, okay.
I think I gave up when I read
Hello. Hmm.
the brief. This is not worth my time. You know, really.
Yeah, I mean, I just read the first few. I think I just announced it the first time. Then when I looked at it the second time, I was like, I don't want to read this again. I just read. Yeah.
Uh, the
So
brief is what killed it for me.
yes. So yeah. So there is also another point, by the way. Keeping things simple. Like no
Yes,
one wants to read
absolutely.
read that long. Everyone has a short attention span these days. So I
Plus,
think
it's
I think
interesting.
at this
If it
time
is,
period, I think being an artist is really good because people don't have to read your thing. They just have to like, hey, nice
look at it.
piece. Yeah, that's it, and then they'll move on. So it grabs attention really well. So like go
Yeah.
ahead, draw nudes and stuff.
What the fuck? Why does it have to like take such a drastic turn at once?
Wow, you are
Okay.
so late, bro. We are going to end this, Pranav.
Yes. You can just watch
Yeah, you can
parts of this
rewatch it.
again.
ठीक है, all right then. I think thank you, Artist
Yes.
Spud, for doing this, man. It was really great.
Yo.
Yeah, and everyone also thank you for joining in. We will be trying to do more stuff like this. I will call every now and then new artists that I know and are really like good for or up for this kind of things. uh all right, that was fun. I will see you all again, and where like check the link in the descriptions. Check the description that I have there. Like you can see all the links that you can follow. Check it out. Did I just say link a lot of times? uh
Yes.
yeah,
Also said check a lot of time.
check it out. And don't forget to like and share it across. But this is like a 2 hour long live stream, so you don't really have to share it. uh yeah, so
What? It's like the worst outro ever, dude.
do you guys have you guys heard about do you guys know that thing, it's Zelda game? So the main character is called Link, right? So this it reminds
Oh.
me It reminds me that you should check out the link down in the description as well.
All the
Uh,
good we did in 2 hours, we destroyed it with that one line.
yeah. Also join the Discord server down below. Artist Spud's Discord server is also there where we hang out, chill out, and talk a lot of inappropriate things and
No,
our
we don't have. Why are you desecrating mine? What the fuck?
and my survey is like really chill. We talk about really adult and adult and
Inappropriate things. Like,
worse things. So yeah. No, but we do draw every now and then. I think that is the main objective from
yeah.
this Discord servers. So yeah, I'll see you guys, everyone there. Bye bye. Have a good day and.
See